Hello, my Community Life Church. Hey, man, it's great to see you. This is Pastor G.Hayberg. Excited to be a part of what's happening through our community and beyond. Quick little update with you today is that on July 26th, I have a friend of mine who's going to be with us in service. His name is Pastor Lennie, and I wanted to introduce him to you today through this video. Thought it'd be a great way for you to see and hear his heart before he comes and he shares with us on July 26th for both services. And so I thought that I could take his content and share it to you, and I thought, you know what? It's his heart. It's his content. Let's see what he has to say. I give you Pastor Lennie.
Hey guys, it is Wednesday, July 15th, and I just wanted to try to come alongside you and maybe encourage you. Tonight is the night where Governor Mike DeWine in Ohio makes some pretty big announcements just as far as specifically Ohio goes, but I know that this is going to kind of be happening nationwide as we just find out more and more about this virus that is happening. And so I know there's some anxiety. I know there's a lot of unanswered questions. But one thing I just want to hopefully encourage you with, and hopefully this will help at some level, is think of ways to kind of prepare for what may be happening. And so as we talk about this, the first thing that I think is so crucial to just preparing for this is adapting. Adapting is the idea of being able to respond to something. It's the idea that you control what you can control. You may not be able to control all the circumstances surrounding something, but you can certainly control how you respond to that. And so adapting, being flexible is so important. And really, adaptability is the idea that as we are being flexible and as we are responding, sometimes when we adapt, we actually find better or more effective ways to do something or go about our business. In fact, there's great strength in flexibility and being people who adapt. Great movements have happened based on people who've adapted and who've been flexible. So let me encourage you with that. You're probably stronger than you think you are. You probably have more resolve than you think that you do. And so take a deep breath and just prepare to be reactionary to some of these things and how you're going to handle it. The second thing that I want to encourage us with is to communicate. As we are all being flexible, as we're adapting, we need to talk to each other. And even more so, sometimes we need to listen to each other. Communication is a two-way street where we talk and we share, but we also listen. And that's very important for us as we kind of head into potentially this new season together. Avoid extremes, right? Social media and media in general is all about pitting one extreme against the other. Avoid those extremes. Clear your head as you're learning to adapt and be flexible. Talk to people you trust, talk to one another, listen to one another. The idea of vision, this is why this is so important. As you're adapting, you're creating vision, and sometimes people have all kinds of misconstrued ideas about what vision actually is. Vision is just being able to see something clearly before it materializes. That's what vision is. So as we are talking to our families, as we are talking to our friends and our coworkers and those who kind of run in similar circles as us, we're sharing a little bit of that, and we're just processing that together, and we're creating a vision for the future before it's materialized, and we're listening to one another. We're being kind of slow to speak and quick to listen on some of these things, avoiding extremes and just communicating and talking to each other as we navigate this together. The third thing I want to encourage us with today is ask for and offer help to one another. Again, we need to avoid extremes. We need to avoid polar opposites of this is my thought, this is my opinion, this is my tradition, this is my passion, this is whatever that may be. We need to avoid those extremes, and we need to meet in the middle. If you find yourself in a position where you're trying to adapt and trying to be flexible, but you just need that extra level of help, ask for it. Don't be too proud to ask those who love you to give that help, to help you navigate that, to help you adapt and kind of react to what's happening. And if you're in a position where you can offer help to somebody, do it freely, do it with no strings attached, do it in a way that blesses somebody else, and that'll certainly be a blessing to you. So we don't know what the future holds as we kind of navigate this together, but hopefully as we think through some of these things, they'll be helpful for us as we go through this together. So we will talk to you soon, and you guys have a great rest of your day.
What amazing truth to us, right? That's a great way to live our life in response to COVID, in response to really racial tension, in response to everything that's going on in our lives right now. Job loss, family loss, a variety of grieving elements. There's so much that we can learn from that snippet right there. And I hope that you heard the passion behind Pastor Lennie. He's an incredible man that loves God and he loves people, and I can't wait to have him with us at Community Life Church on July 26th. Make sure that you get signed up. I'll be there rooting him on as well, and looking forward to that time. Now, there's going to be a bunch of stuff in this email that you're going to need to pay attention to. Please make sure that you look over everything so that you can be up to date. If you don't know something, it's because you probably didn't check out the website at mycommunitylifechurch.org. Just check it out. We want to help you as best as we can, and we want to make it efficient for you also. But if you do need to talk, don't be afraid to call our church office at 330-628-3344. Our new community care team, which takes care of our poverty initiative, is ready to care for you as well. We've got people standing by. Don't be afraid to ask for help. That's a challenge we have in our community, is that people don't want to ask for help. They just always want to be on the giving end. And it's just like breathing. If you find yourself, here's the way it's supposed to go. You breathe in, you breathe out, right? And so you do a lot of receiving and a lot of giving. If all you're doing is giving and you're not receiving, then all you do is breathe out constantly. And your body was never meant to deal with that. Your spirit was never meant to deal with that. Take time to receive and to give. And that, my friends, is how you love, learn, and lead. Thanks for investing in community life.